Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me in this How to Draw Professor Utonium, the creator of the Powerpuff Girls. Awesome character, really cool, really easy and complex to draw. He's a bunch of squares and rectangles and stuff like that. It's really cool. And if you ever seen Samurai Jack, that's like his long lost brother. I'm pretty sure they're maybe related somehow. And let's go ahead and get started. And let's remember all that stuff I taught you in the character breakdown. And if you didn't see the character breakdown, come on. You're only getting half the experience, and it's all free. I'm not charging you for this. Some other sites would. All right, you ready? I'm ready. So we got the line down the middle, so we know what's going on. We know that's his line of action. He's Professor Utonium. He's kind of a square dude, hence why he's made of square, so he doesn't do that kind of crazy amount of poses. We're going to create a line right here to find the square, and then we'll come over here, and we'll just mark that square in. Bang, we got a square right there. And let's go, let's continue down. And we're gonna get another square right here. And there it is, see, we get another little square. And then let's go ahead and, you know, his body is basically a square. And the thing about Utonium, this line comes almost a little bit right here, so. Then we'll come by and remember half the head, we measured that last time. So half of a head here, and we come down, and we almost got his body right there. Boom, look at that, we're almost done. And remember the rectangles? Yep, there's one. And then we can come over here and add another rectangle. There's two, and we cap it over here. And he's got a nice little sleeve going on right there. And we'll do that same for the other arm right here. So rectangle and another rectangle and boom. And okay, and he's kind of got a square hand right here, so we'll add that and add his cuff right there. We got that, so we're almost done, and we were using the center line right here to find where his lab coat ends right there, and he's got a fancy little shirt, and we're using that to find where his shirt is. And same thing with his tie goes through there, and there we go. So we got that. Now let's go ahead and put the line down his face. All right, and then we're gonna map it out. His face, his eyes are probably a little bit above the halfway mark of his head. And that line of action, well, we can follow that straight down from about above his eye. Then we're gonna put a little line right here for his nose. And then we'll just come over here and put another line, and he's got a little big smile on his face. And so we just do kind of a diagonal line up and come down. There we go. And his eyes are kind of like, we're using that guideline right there, and they're upside down C's, or U's actually, upside down U's. And then we put in his eyebrows. I'm gonna touch the top of that. And there we go. And boom. And let's turn the paper around just a little bit. And we'll come here. And it's a triangle for his hair. And here comes another triangle. And he's coming along pretty well. And let's go ahead and draw his hand. His hands are squares. Everything about this guy is a square. I really like the design on this guy. It's pretty cool. And then you can come over here and get his hands down. And don't forget his pocket protector. All good scientists have a pocket protector with some stuff in there. And one more little thing right here. And then from here, we already got him down. It's basically we're done with Professor Utonium, and pretty much all it is left is clean up. And I'll cover that in another video, you know, how to clean them up with the Sharpie. I mean, if you have a eraser, if you've been following me and doing this with an eraser, you can go ahead and start erasing all those guidelines that we used. Unfortunately, I don't, well, I do have a pencil with an eraser, but I just kind of like drawing with pen. And you can kind of see, if you pause, you can see my little roadmap of getting to draw Professor Utonium. So you can, you know, we used all those shapes in the character breakdown, and we talked about measuring the character, and you know, you could see he's pretty even here. And all we have to do pretty much is just go ahead and erase those lines, and then come in with a Sharpie or another kind of tool and another kind of marker. It doesn't have to be a Sharpie. It's just kind of like how you say rollerblades, but it's really inline skating. Hey, let's go rollerblading. That's not the term. It's actually inline skating. And there we are. All right, and we can just kind of, you know, cover in his mouth a little bit. And the characters are easy to draw, but the thing is you just have to map them out so they can look right. And there we have a Professor Utonium. I'll go ahead and render him and put in the Sharpie markers, and we'll see what he looks like all cleaned up. Well guys, I want to thank you very much for joining me in How to Draw Professor Utonium. This has been Ken from Mahalo.com, and if you want to see me draw your favorite character or have a request on a character breakdown itself, send me that request to request@mahalo.com and just say, hey Ken, and that way I'll know and I can read it. All right guys, thanks again, and have a great day or night whenever you're watching this. Hey, what's up guys? I almost forgot. I want you guys to send me your drawings. That's right, you can email me a copy or do it old school and just mail it to me, and I'll post it up in my office. And I'll even make a video with your drawing. And if you want me or any of my art friends to teach you how to draw your favorite character, send those requests to request@mahalo.com. All right guys, thanks for watching.